Hello everyone, my name is Achilles and this is going to be the third round in the Beta Flash Tournament number 98 for Total War Warhammer. This is going to be between me and IDE Barak. I'm playing as the Dwarves and Barak is playing as the Greenskins. I have two gyrocopters on my left flank. Gyrocopters are a very nice unit that can attack from the air, but they are very fragile and vulnerable. I have a front line of miners with blasting charges, and then I have longbeards, 12 longbeards, bit spammy, and of course just a general. But the thing with being spammy is that there were no rules in this tournament, and Barak brought his spammy build against me on the ladder earlier, so I had to find a counter for it. So what he's gonna bring is he's gonna bring Savage, Orc, Boar, Big Boy, Uns. These guys, I think they look pretty sick. Then we have a front line of goblins. And behind that we have Savage Orcs. And this just looks scary, man. But we have the Dwarves. The Dwarves are gonna be brave. So I'm gonna pull back right now as I was attacking with my gyrocopters, but apparently the spider has some goblins that can shoot into the air on its back, so I'm gonna reposition my gyrocopters and I'm just gonna fire into this blob over here. It looks like Barak is gonna charge, and he can do that. So he's going to charge, and you can see that I have a range on these on these miners. That is because they have blasting charges. They can do some stuff. There we go. We've got some massive explosions. I'm not sure why the sound of explosions is not playing, but I am charging in with my longbeards into the Savage Orcs. He's buffing his orcs to give them some great melee damage and melee attack, but I'm gonna fall back with my miners. And because he is so blobbed on all these sides, and you can see that he is really buffing all of these units with his general and with his shaman. But you can see that I'm using my miners on both sides over here to basically blast, to just destroy all of these units. They're just throwing the miners over units. We had a massive spell over here, destroying a lot of my axemen. You can see just how much damage these miners just did with with exploding these goblins. We've got some gyrocopters firing at the actually firing at the legendary lord. And right now there is a massive rout going on for the Savage Orcs, which is very good for me. I mean, I still have a lot of units left, and with that I'm just gonna surround the rest of Barak's unit. Shit, that'll do indeed. So I'm now focusing on the spider. The thing with the spider is very strong, but the spider, its morale is really, well, how to put it? It's not stable. It can run pretty easily if it's not accompanied by a hero, like I think this is Torgrim or Golgrim. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I don't have any sound effects. As I said, I have no idea why. But I'm gonna charge into the goblins once again with my longbeards. Gonna try to get a back charge. I'm gonna try to stop these Savage Orc boys, blah blah blah, to charge into the back of all of my units. We've got the spider routing. We've got all of these units coming back, but it is not going to be enough. But the thing is, the orcs come back so many times that it's actually dangerous. He's actually gonna be able to overload this flank. I'm lucky I just got a unit like right into the back of these goblins. These goblins are now going to rout, and I'm gonna kill them off pretty easily when they try to escape. We have this big blob over here, routing a blob full of the orc shaman. Also being killed is a very good idea for me. That's gonna break the morale on this flank right here. You can see that so many units are wavering for the Oryx. It's even gonna get too much for this big guy. And oh, he is dead. Spider is gonna come back, but it's not gonna do much. But once again, just the Savage Oryx and all of the Greenskin units, they keep coming back. You can see how depleted some of my units are getting. But overall, I think I am getting the better end of the stick. We have this massive Orc Warlord over here, kicking some ass. I'm actually gonna zoom in on that. That is amazing. But we have the Gyrocopters still fresh, still with enough ammo to deal damage, and those very depleted units will die pretty quickly to these helicopters that have been firing all game at very important characters like generals, spiders, and the like. So we can see that a mass rout is starting to occur for the Greenskins. That is gonna mean that this is going to be game for me. And well, GG. So very good game to Barak. I think this was an awesome game. Just two big, just infantry hordes going at each other. I really liked it. I think the miners did a really nice job at just blasting the units that were blocked up. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.